You know that the picnic table is for eating on, not standing on?
I just hate making these kind of videos. But sometimes I actually feel compelled to do it. After talking to different family members of mine, I'm in Canada. Um, there's an election coming up. Let's just say we disagree on what party to vote for. They want Liberal. And apparently they don't mind paying more taxes because, I don't know, I guess their taxes go to some good things. So I jotted down a couple of things that your tax dollars go to here in Canada.
This information was obtained from the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, a citizens advocacy group dedicated to lower taxes, less waste, and accountable government.
$32,000. A study to prove space travel is racist. That's money well spent. How about this one? $20,000. A report on gender politics in Peruvian rock music. Glad they did that report. More than $100,000. A report on the life and death of an urban grocery cart. Good to know. This one here, it was in British Columbia actually. Hunting 84 deer. Over $800,000 to hunt 84 deer. $10,000 a deer. I would have done it for free. An $8 million barn. What? $12,000 to seniors in other countries to talk about their sex lives in public. I missed that one. Wasn't even in Canada. Okay, now that was just a couple of the things. I could be doing this all day long. People say, oh, that conservative guy, Pierre Poilievre, he's going to make all these cuts. Government cuts. I hope so. So the mainstream media here in Canada is paid billions of dollars from the Liberal government. Of course, the Liberal government doesn't have their own money. They use your tax dollars. Now, do you think that news media can be biased because the Liberal government is the one signing their paychecks? I see it every day. And the way they do it is they don't just outright lie to you. What they will do is they will tell you half the story. I can give you an example of that. Recently, I heard them say Pierre Poilievre plans on getting rid of the Housing Accelerator Fund if and when he becomes Prime Minister. Period. They ended the sentence there. Well, that's a half-truth. Yes, he does plan on getting rid of the Housing Accelerator Fund. What they didn't tell you is the Housing Accelerator Fund has built 0 houses. It is just a big waste of money. Your money. Now, there's a word for what the news media is here in Canada. It's not news. The word is propaganda. That's what you're listening to. Propaganda, a noun. Information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote a political cause or point of view. CBC News, right there. And they say that Pierre Poilievre is going to make cuts. He's going to cut out some of that 40% more bureaucracy that Justin Trudeau brought in. That's one thing I hear a lot from these liberals is, Well, the government needs our money. Well, I just showed you some of what the government needs your money for. They take $100 from you, they give you back 10 and you're happy? They hire consultants for $1,500 an hour so they could figure out more ways to spend your money. And they're spending it like drunken sailors. Sorry to you drunken sailors. I know you guys aren't spending it like that. Now, I know if you're watching me, obviously you watch YouTube. Instead of getting your news from Global News and CTV, CBC, why not try, I'll put a couple links in my description, and if you haven't seen them, it'll be eye-opening. They post where they get all their sources from, so you know they're not just feeding you crap. One of them is called Northern Perspective. The other one is Jasmine Lane. Or maybe you just don't care, but one day down the road, trust me, you will care.